and you use the F word, it diminishes the pain. Welcome to Dungeons with Friends.
Oh, we're ready?
Oh, I thought this was.
No, I get to say it. Welcome to Dungeons with Friends.
I thought this was Kevin's.
I say it.
No, I just know you have a history of.
Yeah, I know.
Doing
Sneaking it in.
secret recordings.
It's pretty tempting.
Which I think is great.
I think it's fun.
hilarious.
Yes. We're an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Oh, we really?
Oh shit!
Okay, I thought we were so.
Oh, I figured y'all sat back down. I thought everybody was getting ready to do stuff.
Follow us on all the social medias. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
MySpace?
We do have Discord.
I think Instagram we're DWF_podcast. And we
Let's
would love
also-
followers.
Let's
You can join our
clarify.
Discord
MySpace has been
and
shut
people
down.
will talk to
Oh, really?
you.
Okay.
Microsoft bought it and lost money.
What?
All
MySpace.
those.
Also, a
They
live
didn't
stream on
We're not on MySpace.
Twitch
Yep.
on Tuesdays. It's great.
Yep.
Twitchy.
Ready to go.
Most Tuesdays, whenever I can get around to editing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd
So,
like to see you next Tuesday.
who would like to do our recap? What you got?
Oh god.
We committed several violations of the Geneva Convention, specifically towards orphans of a church, for no reason. There was a lack of communication that fell apart. Our friend that has been accompanying us, because we're going to protect her from the big bad, watched us damn near murder 2 children,
Orphans.
orphan children. So she's definitely having some second thoughts, which I cannot blame her about. We didn't really get any information aside from, I didn't do anything I told her, I didn't do anything I told him, I didn't do anything I told him. We're going to go to the most recent one today, hopefully, which is the coffin maker. Yeah. Judy tried to hook up with a guy that we turned invisible. Matilda turned into a Clydesdale and just fucking noped out of a filled tavern after flipping the table because I grabbed her as a puppy when she was trying to interact with some children.
That's what I do.
I didn't actually do any damage except put to one kid. John punched an orphan into damn near oblivion. Let's see.
I'm sorry. This is like when I have
Paid out a lot of gold to these orphans to try to, I guess, buy their silence, maybe?
Yeah.
Good. Buy the orphan silence with
Okay,
gold.
so you have to understand, where I work, they sometimes will send us police reports that we have to log into our system, especially if like they have anything to do with property. And one of the ones we got a couple weeks ago, someone said that they don't know how the meth got in their car because it wasn't theirs. That's kind of like what you were just saying. I had the child, but I did nothing to them.
I healed these orphans repeatedly. Got peed on in my efforts to be only kind and just.
By taking him hundreds of feet in the air just to scare the living crap out of him.
No, I just wanted the people to not hear his screams.
Hundreds of feet in the air.
And I think that just about covers
Which would have
All right.
caused me, an adult man, to scream just the same way and possibly have the same bodily
So
reaction.
it's the next morning, right?
So it's the next morning. You all gain the benefits of a long rest.
I'm gonna go ahead and
No peculiar dreams come to you other than the unsettling, odd dreams that always seem to come to you in
I'm
this
assuming
land.
I would look for my wife for a little while longer, just to be like, where is she? As I'm wandering the streets.
Are you
I'm not Matilda right now.
I would just wander the streets
If
like
that's the case, then yeah, you just wander the streets. There are a few passersby. Nobody you recognize.
So I'm gonna go.
It's the next morning.
I'm gonna go knock on everybody's doors and see if they're ready to get up and get started.
Yeah, you do so. Irene's ready to go.
Okay. Avros, you ready?
Yeah.
You wait. Okay. All right.
I was outside in the tree, but yeah, I
Yeah.
with you.
Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna go check on their room.
Yeah. So you find Orion, presumably. Do
Bottles
they
of
find
whiskey
Matilda?
around the floor.
no, I'm
No, they don't.
They do not. You do not find Matilda. You go to the room and Orion is alone.
moping on the bed.
Where's wife?
Mm.
Dang, you really pissed her off this time, huh?
Yeah, what'd you do, dude?
Was it because you wouldn't let her be a dog?
Irene has got the best vibe on this group.
I don't know.
She doesn't say anything. She just watches us.
Yep.
All right, well, listen, you stay here in case she comes back. We're going to head off and start this picnic.
Okay.
All right, Irene, you ready?
Yeah.
Feel good about seeing your brother?
I want the record to
Feel
show.
nervous?
I want the record to show.
Sure.
We will not cause him harm until you physically say so.
Make a deception check.
But no, that's that was real. That was real. I'm trying to reassure her that she wants to throw orphans.
Make a persuasion check.
Like we are with you. We are not bad people. Yesterday was just a clusterfuck. Persuasion, not the best. So that's a performance. Persuasion. It's gonna be a 9.
She just kind of nods at you like,
All right.
All right, so what's the plan? Y'all gonna go ahead first?
I think you go in front,
Okay.
and we'll just kind of hang back, try to be within earshot. But I would like for this meeting to be for you, you know, because you are the one who has so much to catch up with him on, and this ain't about us going in there and rampaging and taking over and figuring stuff out. This is about you being able to reconnect with your brother and, you know, maybe be honest. Maybe tell him, like, honestly, honey, I don't remember a lot. You know, maybe he can fill those gaps for you.
That's
If
a good
you want
idea.
to. If you want to.
No, I get that. That's a good idea.
And in the process, let's figure out how he's living, how things
Yeah.
are with him and the Burgermaster.
Yeah. Let's do that.
And then if you want to call us to come and join y'all, you can. If not, no pressure. We'll just wait.
She's my favorite. I just need that stated.
No, that's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
Are you talking about as Irene or as the DM?
Yes.
Well, it's the DM, I would hope.
Yeah. And she goes, all right. Okay. I'm gonna go meet him. Y'all go ahead and
We'll
head
be shortly behind you.
Okay. And yeah, she goes out the way. You all go to the prearranged place. Okay. You all go
Go
down.
and try to find a little bit of cover.
What are y'all doing?
Moping.
You mope. It's a free action.
I know
What
what
are you
I'm doing, but I'm not really doing anything in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Not
Words
yet.
concern me.
I'm working on something.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay. So are you going to start looking for her after a while?
Yeah. I'm just gonna mope and wander.
Okay.
Oh.
You do so. Unless you
Maybe
want
should
to
your
be
fucking
found.
wife do something.
Unless you want to be found.
No.
Yeah. You look, and every Valakian face you make kind of eye contact with for a smirk. Nothing.
I'm gonna go down an alley.
Okay.
I'm gonna shape change into an like a small child.
Okay.
I was gonna say orphan, but
As an orphan. Okay, yeah, you do so. You go into the back alley and your armor sort of melts into your skin and you come out as a sort
Catfishing
of this.
my wife as a child.
Yeah. You go out as an orphan.
I'm gonna go ahead and not respond to this because one day we might have to adopt, and I don't need this being something going against us.
I'm just gonna keep moping around as I just
A sad orphan.
Oh.
You do so.
covered in armor.
It's like cat.
So
Yeah.
picked up by a shirt. But
Oh no! If you're in your armor, there's no point in you having done this.
Oh,
No,
well,
I'm still gonna
it's
stay in the
not
armor.
visible. Yeah, it's there, but it's been melted into its form.
No, I'm not in that armor. I'm not in the.
Okay.
So you're a
The
kid. with
DM
armor?
tried to help
So
you.
No,
your-
I'm just-
So your armor is visible.
Yes.
So you're a little
Okay.
kid.
So
in
the
little
entire
armor.
thing was pointless.
Okay, you do so.
Yeah, because that's not a dead giveaway.
If that's what you want to do, that's what you do.
Unfortunately, the armor I'm in, the model isn't stealth.
Then maybe you should have changed armor before becoming a child.
Anyway,
I can't. It's only after a long rest.
so
You just had a motherfucking long rest, Jonathan Marie.
So anyways, back to our
Anyways.
picnic.
yes. So
I will make her
Irene.
invisible
Follow Irene.
whenever we start hearing or seeing people.
okay. Yeah, so Irene goes and gets Isaac, and you see the two of them. Isaac is wearing his best shirt. It's like a white button-down shirt and jeans, and it instead of like the other shirts he's had that are like just cut off or ripped, it's actually tucked into his metal arm, and he's like looking around and just sort of highfalutin as he leaves town with Irene. You'll do.
I will.
Yep. Yep. And I believe at your level you can make yourself, both of you, invisible, right?
Wait, can I make myself invisible?
Yes.
So I'm gonna be invisible and follow them too. Not
Okay.
them, but Irene and.
I have no idea, but I wasn't planning on making myself invisible.
Okay. So yeah, you make her invisible.
And then I was just gonna like fly up.
Okay.
And just stay out of sight.
Cool. Yeah. So this is all easily done. I assume you've also told Irene about this clearing and given her directions to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Presuming that.
Didn't she go with us to like find it?
No, you went scouting alone.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I assume you would have told her. Yeah. So she goes off on the Valakovich Road, heading off towards Creek, off to the west, and is walking with Isaac. You see them from your. I imagine you guys hang back a bit. From a distance, you can see them sort of chatting and carrying on, and she's carrying her picnic basket. And eventually, they do make it to the clearing, which is just off of the road. And she begins to set up the picnic. And yeah, they sit down and begin eating. What do you all do? You all being you three.
Oh, they don't know I'm there, so I'm just gonna quietly wait back.
Oh, you do so.
I'm gonna get like close enough to hear them,
Mhm.
but
You should've
try to
expected
stay
that.
behind a tree or something.
Okay, make a stealth check. With advantage because you're invisible.
17.
Okay, yeah, easily done. You find a tree relatively nearby that's within earshot, but you feel like you didn't make any noise approaching. What are you doing, Ambrose?
I'm not gonna be hearing any of this. I'm just like doing like flybys
Just
every like
lazy
5
circles.
minutes to. All right, they still okay? All right,
Okay.
still okay? All right.
Yeah. Judy, you're the only person who can hear these conversations.
Just heads up, that invisibility lasts an hour. I don't know how long this is gonna go.
We'll say that it took about 30 minutes to get out to this place. So you've been invisible 30 minutes.
No, I was gonna wait till like we started hearing or seeing them.
Oh, we're like following them.
Oh, we're following. Oh, then yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We got 30
So yeah,
minutes.
about 30 minutes has passed to get out here, and you're now in position. And so they sit down. And you can tell up until this point, you know, they've just kind of been idly chatting, and they kind of set the food down. And Isaac finally looks over and goes, "So what do you remember about that day?" And Irene, you know, takes a drink and looks at him and says, "I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but I really don't remember much at all about that or our parents. Yeah, you were pretty young. I was about 4 years older than you, and it was the darkest day. You know, I don't remember why it happened. I just remember that it did happen. And yeah, it was just awful. And then I lost my hand." She goes, "So what? How did you get your hand replaced? How did that happen?" He goes, "Well, I talked to the pastor here, and he talked to the pastor up in Creek. Apparently he knew somebody, the name I think was Dr. Mordheim, and she was able, I had to go, I actually left Barovia, and I went this place, it was real snowy.
Roby, isn't that the whole area
The
we
whole
can't get out
area,
of?
yeah, he said the whole area, yeah. He said Barovia, yeah. He goes, and the place, it was real snowy, and I don't know, I came back and I had that arm. I don't remember a whole, like I said, I was young and they had me drugged up. I remember leaving, I remember being on the train, and I remember it snowing. And then I remember having this arm. Oh yeah. So the burgomaster, is he a nice man? Do you like working for him? Well, he took me in, you know, the Father Lucian, he thought I was I just didn't fit in there. And instead he took me in, and he was real nice to me. Okay, but is he a nice man? Yeah, he's a nice man. Okay. So, Isaac, what do you think of Fiona?
Princess Fiona?
He goes, she's not nice. She's real, she's mean, and she doesn't like the burgomaster, and I don't like her. Okay. Why? Well, just because she's not nice. Okay. And this conversation kind of goes in that circle for a long time. Her trying to kind of probe Isaac and get more information, but doesn't seem very. Yeah.
Clarification question. In our interactions with Isaac, is he all there?
He doesn't seem very intelligent. He doesn't seem like he's like off or something's wrong. He's just not a mental powerhouse. And
He's Drax the Destroyer.
yeah, you can kind of tell that he's fiercely loyal to the burgomaster and that he doesn't even understand what it could be a life without him. And that's kind of the feel you get from this conversation as it kind of goes around and around in circles. And Irene really just sort of focuses on that. And, you know, after a while, she kind of reaches over her hand and grabs his and goes, "It really is nice to meet family. You know, the mayor in Deerovich, he was nice, but, you know, he wasn't blood. And it's just different." He goes, "I know what you mean. Really, really appreciate meeting you too. It just means so much to me. Even so nice." Yeah. They finish their meal, pack it up. What y'all doing?
As long
I'm
as
still waiting.
Yeah, she didn't call out and be like, "Hey!" So, just following.
Okay.
Aimlessly wandering the streets as a small child covered in armor.
You do so. Yeah, and eventually they
Did your armor at least shift sizes with you?
Yes, it's
Okay.
magical. It shifts sizes.
they make their way back, and as they're walking, you see that Isaac actually puts his arm. Irene is probably about 6 or 7 inches taller than Isaac. Isaac is stout, and he puts his good arm around her waist, and they walk back into town.
Do
And
they
they'll go-
look similar?
They have the same red hair. His balding, and so you can just see little bits of it mixed in with gray, but hers is long and straight, and it's the exact same color. And so you would presume, looking at them, that they could be related.
And they're both in like their 20s, 30s.
Yeah, so she looks like she's young for 30. He looks like he's maybe 40, but he's aged badly.
Seen some shit. Okay.
Yeah. So they continue on, you all follow back. Eventually, yeah, they do make it back to the city. Your invisibility wears off right about as you're about halfway back to the city. I assume you just,
I'm gonna stay out of the way.
yeah, you do so. And your invisibility, I assume at this point, is also wearing off.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna tuck myself back into a corner.
Okay. So you're each hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
not
only
aware
hiding
of the
from
other.
him. I'm not hiding from.
Oh, so do you make yourself known to her?
Well, I mean, it's one of those, if she sees me, I'm not going to run away from her, but I'm not exactly actively seeking her out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you.
Are we going to hide in the same...
I'm trying to think about how.
I'm good if we hide in the same alley and see each other.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you guys, as your invisibility wears off, you're like, okay, you kind of duck in. As Matilda's wears off, and you look at each other.
Both are looking like down the other ends of the hallway and just backing up and.
Ah! Yeah, Scooby-Doo moment. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, could you not tell Ryan?
Oh yeah, you're gonna.
He's just pissing me off.
You're gonna keep him waiting.
Yeah.
All right.
We do this every now and then.
All right. That's
Trust
all right.
me, you'll see me soon, and he'll know it's me, but it'll take him a minute to catch on.
All right. You be safe, okay?
Will do.
All right.
I'm just going to walk down the other side of the alley.
Yeah, you go down the other side. You're now back in the town. Avros, you've seen everyone return safely. What do you do?
Everyone, did I see her?
You didn't know I was there.
Um,
Oh, I mean, if he sees me, he sees me.
are you in Matilda form or are you a rando?
I was in Matilda form,
Okay, yeah, you do see her reappear and then head off into another alley and hide.
Cool. All right.
Well, I'm gonna try to trot up and catch up to Irene.
Okay. Yeah, so she's separated from Isaac, dropped him back off at the burgomaster's mansion. She comes back, she's like, hey.
All right. At that point, I'll.
Yeah, you come down and yeah. So you're 3-year-old again.
How do you feel?
Good. I didn't get a lot from him. He doesn't seem like he's real. I think he has been in with the burgomaster for a long time, and I don't think he knows what it's like to be without him.
I understand.
And I think we're probably not going to convert him away.
So I want to just throw this out there. You've clearly seen the way our moral compasses just fucking explode from time to time.
Yeah.
If you think we should help the burgomasters to stay in with your brother, I'm okay with that. If you want to figure out something else, I'm good with that too. Just
I don't
keep
know.
us in the mix.
And she sort of like leans back. She's like, the burgomaster gives me the heebie-jeebies. And I'll be honest, if I didn't tell you, Isaac didn't give me the heebie-jeebies too.
Still, or just at first?
Still a bit. I mean, he's my brother, but yeah, I just don't know him that well.
And that's-
Even
that's
now.
fair, that's fair.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Other than his word and the fact that they have the same shade red hair, do we have anything to prove that he's her brother? Like, did she have any memories of a brother?
She is not. She says, no, I don't remember him at all. I mean, it's weird that he would know that what I look like, and that, I don't know, there's just a lot that really corroborates it, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I will be much help to y'all. I wish you wouldn't hurt Isaac.
Sold.
Really wish you wouldn't, but if you have to, I understand. Okay? Like I said, it's nice to have family, but I hate to be like easy come, easy go. if it's the right thing to do.
I will promise you that one way or the other, we will not kill Isaac. If he like stands in our way, we will just do our best to knock him out.
Make a deception check.
That
Just,
I don't want to do that, Kevin.
yeah.
Do you want to take some time to think, or do you want to go with us to the coffin maker?
Oh, I'll go with y'all. I'll go with y'all to coffin maker. What are y'all doing?
Wandering the streets alone as a small child
We'll say,
covered in armor.
for simplicity's sake, you all do see Orion, the small, pitiful child, wearing this elegant,
Like
perfectly
Iron Man
made
is-
Iron Man armor.
I have an intelligence of -1. I don't know if I'd recognize him.
It's him.
Okay.
There,
Oh,
you-
Ryan, that is a cheap ploy, and I don't know if she's gonna fall for it, but you just go for it.
I'm gonna be behind her going,
I'm just gonna keep wandering. Like,
So you don't join them in the going to the coffin maker? Okay.
actually, I will, but I'll be like,
Oh, I ain't taking this child to the coffin maker. That's just creepy.
maybe
No,
they can fit me for a proper
No,
coffin.
You gotta stay out on your own. No.
Do you try to come, or you?
Yes, I'm gonna
Fine,
go.
we're not gonna stop
I'm gonna
them.
go as a child.
Oh my god. Well, I ain't gonna know you then.
Okay.
yeah. You just see her like walking like 3 feet ahead with Irene just like,
Yeah, I was wondering what you did that with earlier. I was like, that was a pissy fit.
Yeah. No, I just kicked it when I was going to make coffee. Yes. So
That's the one thing Kevin will kick a buck for.
coffee. Yeah, so you all go down, as described to you by Vasily, to Henrik's Coffin Maker shop at the edge of town. You come up, and it is a 2-story building. Outside there is a sign. It's older, but it's in very nice, fancy script. It says, Henrik's Coffin Maker. You presume this is the place. There are a few coffins actually laid up outside on the outside of the building. Doesn't seem to be anyone immediately outside. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna inspect them. Be like, is there any my size
all right,
in
and
my
while that's-
current form?
While that's going on, I'm gonna talk with Judy and Irene. All right, so obviously, if this can go a little better than the church did, better for everybody. I'm gonna let you take the lead, but I will try to be intimidating in the background to assist you. All right, so I will go in first and like spread out my wings, try to be all like big and tall and just beefy, and then I'll open the door for one and be like, all right, safe from here.
I'm gonna walk behind them.
I'm not going to acknowledge the child.
Okay.
Do we see anybody as we walk in?
Yes. So you all
Why would you make me say
you all go in, or you all
In my world.
you all go up, and the front door, you see that it's an iron door fitted with sheets of frosted glass. A very nice door. You all go up, and it is locked.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Like the door to the shop?
Yeah, the door of the shop.
Okay.
Yeah. You go up and you knock. He goes, "We're closed."
Well, what's your normal hours?
We need a coffin for a child.
Are you an
I
emo
will
kid?
cuff him over the head with the wing.
Make it. I think that should be an attack roll against my armor.
Like, I'm not trying to hurt you, John. I just want to physically hit you with the wing and just be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you do so. Again, you just hear, "We're closed."
When are you open?
No response.
Is that sus enough for me to kick in the door?
I'm gonna put one of the little missing photo, the missing posters on the
Oh my
door.
gosh.
do
Let's go.
so.
Let's go see if there's a back way in first.
Okay.
All right, so we want to go check around, see if there's a back door or a window or something we can get in.
I have I'm barely any strong, so I just have the image of me as a 7-foot bird trying to kick in this door and nothing happens, and then just gesturing to the child. He just walks up and goes,
All right.
So you go around the building. There is a back door that is that's of the same make. You try the handle. It is also locked.
Can I? Hold on.
I don't know how to pick locks. I'm a bird.
I don't know fuck about shit.
Does the lock seem something I could shoot off?
Can I
You could
use my
try.
thieves' tools to pick the lock?
As a child.
Yes.
I might need a hoist.
You'll make a
hoisted.
thieves
I'll hold
tools.
him up.
Are you proficient with thieves tools?
Yes.
Okay, then yes. Make a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus.
Dex check. I need to look it up. +1.
So
Can we help him? Well, I'm
great.
holding him, so I'm helping him.
5. Can I get advantage, please?
nope.
I like the idea. Hold on. I like the idea of that help child at the lock, and you just see Judy also lifting the child, trying to pick the lock with the child.
Yeah. You. It's not a very intricate lock, but you were just not having luck.
You said it's a
today.
2-story, right? Any windows or anything?
There are. So yeah, there are windows on the first and second floor. All of them have are very thin slits with iron bars across them.
Oh. All right, kicking the door.
Here's a better idea. Judy, go around front, wait out front. Avros and I will figure this out back here.
I'm listening
The
to her.
bird and the child.
I'm listening to her
Right,
today.
right.
We can't be trusted. Kicking the door or wait?
Avros, someone needs to wait
I'm
out
not
front.
listening to the
Here's your
child.
Gauntlet time.
Here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna have someone cover the front. That way, if he tries to escape through the front,
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
then
You
start,
just gotta share the whole plan with me. Now I get. All right, I'll go to the front now, and he can Thunder Gauntlet the back.
and then me, still as a child, am going to Thunder Gauntlet the back door.
All right, I guess I'll back up the child.
Okay.
Like baby Groot.
You. So you go in. You go up to the store, and you charge up your Thunder Gauntlet. Make an attack.
11.
11 hits. Roll some damage.
Why can't I get these rolls normally? 11.
Yeah. So you feel like this is a pretty strong door, but you
Channeling the rage and sadness from not knowing where your wife is.
you see the door crumple in. The glass shatters as it bursts in, and what you see in front of you is just a sea of coffins. All of these wooden coffins. The door
Would you say
against the
that
far
the
wall.
sound is making a cacophony?
She's perfect.
That was really
I
good.
love her
That
so
was
much.
really good.
I didn't laugh, but it was good.
1,000
It was
high-five
so
angels
good.
to you.
Yes. So yeah, the door with all of these sort of clattering noises. You don't see anyone immediately in this room, but after a second, you see the door opposite from you all open as this little man sort of peeks out.
And I'm gonna go in there like little Terminator, just going towards that door.
He goes, ah, and closes the door.
Sir,
And I'm
you
gonna
need a coffin?
Thunder Gauntlet the next door. It
Make
doesn't
it.
matter if it's locked.
Make an attack. It wasn't. Make an attack.
Since he's a child, can I stop him?
15.
Nope. Roll for damage.
He's a child.
Hearing this, I'm gonna go ahead
10
and go
points of
around.
damage to the door.
Yeah, this time.
I'm gonna go ahead and go around the back and come on in.
Yeah, you come in behind them. This time, being that this is not as strong a door, you punch it and it just whoosh, splinters, and you see this old man ducked under a table, cowering away from you.
I will take it
Looks-
from here, child.
He looks up at you in abject fear. What do you do?
I will take it from
You
here,
have
child.
1 moment to answer my question. Where are the bones?
Make an intimidation check.
This is what I thought.
I think it should be with
Child.
advantage.
I agree. Make it with advantage.
Because the kid literally just punched a
Scary
dude.
ass head.
That's a scary ass kid.
17 is the first one. And then 19.
Okay. So,
What makes this better is just a small child just punching indoors.
yep. Yes, so he tells you, he goes, I took him. I took the bones. Don't hurt me. I took them. They're
Where are they?
in the basement. But you don't want to go down there.
Wow, what's down there?
At this point, I think I'm just gonna pick him up and be like, we're going to the basement.
Can I please stop the child?
What are you doing?
The Terminator child.
Well, hold on.
What do you want to do to stop him?
Literally just get in his way and be like I won't even look at the guy and just be like, all right, you need to find your wife because you are not okay.
Yeah, as this old man is just being held aloft.
I'm just going to try to keep him distracted while Judy talks to the old man.
Yeah, in Orion's arms. He looks at you.
Oh, you already have the old man.
Yeah,
So why don't you want us to go down to the basement?
because they're down there.
Who's down there?
I don't know, some kind of monsters. They're in the
Fight
casks.
scenes.
Zombies down there.
I don't know. I don't know what's in them, but it's something.
And so why did you put some bones down there?
It's because he told me to.
Who told you?
This guy, he came in here, he's a business guy, dressed real nice. No.
At this point, I'm gonna Thunder Gauntlet the ground. Just be like, okay, it's in the basement.
Wait.
You cannot do that while you're holding the old man, and if I see you
Yeah,
let go of this
you
man, I'm
can't,
going to hurt
You
you.
can't hold it.
Was it strong?
No, it's guy's name's Vasily.
All right, murder hobo time. Murder hobo time.
Yeah, no, but they're down there.
Wait a minute. Vasily came to you and said he wants you to get the bones.
Yeah, he said
As a businessman.
he threatened me. He said he'd kill me if I didn't. He said I gotta
Murder hobo
get the
time.
bones. I gotta keep them here.
High five,
And then
let's
he
do this.
said that I had to
What's
keep
Vasily again?
these casks here. He won't tell me what's in them, but they're making noise. Especially I hear them at night down there. The scratching. It's bad. It's scary stuff.
So
I'm
you
in
don't
over my
know-
head.
You don't know what's down there, and you know you got the bones down there.
That's right. I wouldn't go down there if I were y'all.
Where is
All right.
the basement?
We know where that is, John.
And
It's
he points to a door that you would presume leads to a stairway down.
Okay.
Why did he want you to do this?
I don't know.
Why do you have charge of these creatures?
I don't know. Make an insight check.
Ten.
We're gonna get kicked out of this town.
It's hard to read. He's a quivering mess at this point.
Listen, my two friends here, they already messed with two orphans from the church, Jessica and Millie. You might be familiar with them. They done thunder gauntleted them. They done threw them up in the
I healed
air.
people.
They healed them and everything. You know, we gave them some gold for their troubles. But I'm telling you, they're not fucking around.
Look, I don't want to stop you. You can go down there, but I'm not, and I wouldn't.
You can always join us.
All right, no, I'm done with all of you. I'm going to take the old man from Orion.
In which I'm gonna be like, damn it! Damn you
Take
little
the old
arms!
Man, I'm going to take him to the side and be like, look, I understand that this isn't the best situation. You're probably very scared. We were under the assumption that you were a bad man doing bad things. We understand now that you're just in a bad position. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go somewhere you feel is safe and not say anything until we have dealt with the creatures in your basement, okay?
Okay.
You can go wherever you want. Please don't call the cops. I understand if you do, we'll try to deal with that. But here is 2 gold. If you need to get yourself like a room at an inn or something like that, we will try to take care of this. And if you want to let us know where you're going, we will come get you when it's done.
He's gonna kill me.
No, we will deal with him as well. If you want to just go into hiding, we will deal with this. We apologize for your doors. The child is kind of hard to deal with.
I'm gonna just give him 5 gold and throw him 5 gold like, I'm having a bad day.
He takes it. He's like,
Yeah, his wife done run off.
this is a weird day.
It is. Do you want to let us know where you're going so we can come get you, or would you rather not do that?
I'll get a room at the Blue Water.
All right, you go there. Be safe. Wait. Blue Water. That's where we saw that guy posted up, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't. Last time we saw
Vasily,
he was at the Blue Water. Is there a different inn that you could go to, or a different place?
Well, not that I know of. That's the one.
well, keep your head down there.
Alright, I'm just gonna head towards the basement door at this point.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
for it.
All
Can you
right.
stay upstairs? Do you feel safe up there? Because at least there we know that you're not going to run into Vasily, and we want to make sure you're okay.
Okay, I'll go upstairs.
All right.
And he just, as soon as, do you release him?
Yeah,
He
I-
bolts away like a cartoon upstairs, just trying to get out
like
of
Wile E. Coyote Cloud.
Yeah, feet moving behind him. And
Bad.
Irene walks up a little bit after you guys and goes,
Went a little bit better than the church, right?
y'all are the most, but you did get the right information. We're in the right place. We're doing the right thing.
All right, look here. Now I
you
got us
want-
an idea.
Thunder Gauntlet through the basement door.
No, wait.
Do you want to fight with us, or do you want to go upstairs with the old man?
Fight with you.
Okay.
All right, now we could be looking at zombies. We could be looking at vampires. We could be looking at some shit we don't even know about. So
let's
I
play it
say,
safe.
I send Familiar down there and look through their eyes,
And at
see
this
what
point,
it is.
I'm just gonna like go full Iron Man helmet.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna send my Raven to the basement and then like see if there's like a crack in the door or if there's any kind of glass or something to see through.
Okay. So you open the door. What's your familiar again? This is the first time I think
It's a
we've used
raven.
them. Raven, yeah. Yeah, so you open the door, and it claps down the hallway.
Was that clapping or was that?
Yes, and it gets down and looks around, and the room that it's come into is full of boxes and casks, and it just sort of looks a bit like the warehouse from Indiana Jones. There's just all of these items all over. Looks around, and as it sort of moves by, you can hear light scratching coming from the casks.
How many are in this room?
I assume, yeah, that'll be something you look around. Make a perception check. It'll be, I think Ravens are +3. Use Ravens.
15.
Yeah, you look around and you see several boxes, so you're not sure which one might have the bones. But the casks, you can see there are 8 of them.
So can I communicate with them, like direct them where to go?
Yeah, you can actually go blind and deaf and see through them and hear through them
Yeah.
and control them.
So that's what I'm gonna do, and I would like to go over and kind of like scratch back at one of the casts.
Yeah. So yeah, you
Zombie arm just breaks through, grabs the bird.
you hear it. You hear a long scratch back.
Can I walk out of the building real quick and just look around and see if I can see Matilda?
I'm also gonna. Can I use my.
Stop. Yes. Go make a perception check. Are you? Are you trying? Are you willing to be found?
What?
I just want to know if I could see you since we're about to fight. I figured I'd just kind of like try to, if I could spot you, just be like,
Not me.
Okay.
okay, then
You step out and yeah. Now, John, what'd you say?
I'm gonna use my defensive field again for additional
Duly noted.
temporary hit points.
Okay. Yeah.
Or fighting some
All right,
ants.
I'm gonna, as the bird, I'm gonna like go and try to see if I can differentiate where the bones might be versus the casks of creatures.
So you hop around and you can hear the scratching coming from the casks, which are like big barrels. There are a lot of boxes down here. And your raven isn't strong enough to open them. They seem to be like nailed shut. Actually, you kind of, with your beak, a few of them and they won't open.
Is there any gasoline down here or alcohol?
There does not seem to be an accelerant down here that you can notice. Maybe, okay, I'll give you this. There is, you
She is a barmaid, so
make an investigation check.
also let's try not to wreck his store.
11.
he is upstairs. Let's not burn the building down.
You find a single container
Oh, now
of
you're
lacquer.
seeing rational things.
It's not me. I'm talking, not my character.
Okay, will do.
I'm just going down there.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna.
Thunder Gauntlet through the door. Just
Okay.
My
Make
style.
an attack.
It's already open.
Also, can we not immediately punch whatever this is? For all we know, Basley has kidnapped people, shoved them in boxes, and just said to
10.
go get the bones. Probably didn't.
10.
Probably a bad thing.
10 hits. Roll
But
damage.
let's make sure before we just.
5 points of damage.
It's enough. Yeah. You through the door. It splatters down. Suddenly, you hear rapid, intense scratching coming from these casks.
Also, nobody lives around this guy, right?
Oh yeah. There are houses
I thought you said nobody wanted to
immediately
live next to
adjacent.
the
They don't want to, but they do.
Okay.
All right.
It's too late to worry about that yet.
All right. Y'all keep an eye on the cast, and I'm gonna start looking around. I'm gonna start looking and digging and trying to find the bones. And,
I would like everyone to roll for
God damn it.
initiative.
Am I part of that?
Not part of that,
20.
unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm good with that.
Big old 8.
What did I do with my pen? Never find my pen. I put it in the thing. It's bad good.
12.
I was gonna do a smart thing and try and secure the casks. Put more nails in them.
Yeah, maybe you could have done that if you hadn't thunder gaunted every single door we came across, John.
Look, I'm upset about my wife not being here.
All right.
You've noticed.
What we got?
7.
12,
Or
7,
8. Actually, it's 8 with the modifier.
12, 8.
Nat 20.
Yeah, a nat 20 on initiative.
Why can't you get that on a critical hit? Or to cause a critical hit, technically.
I'm just glad I didn't critical the orphan to death.
You should be grateful I didn't critical the orphan to death because I would have done 24 points of damage. Next, you see the kid go flying across the graveyard.
The kid already did go flying against the graveyard. Stopped on a tombstone.
Yes, but like kept flying through the tombstone.
Talking about yourselves, I gotta. Y'all are jumping around and doing some interesting things. I like it though. I like it.
Also, we're gonna need to have a talk with your boyfriend.
I can't get no boyfriend here. Isaac won't have me. Vasily got too embarrassed for him.
Wait, were you trying to hit on Isaac? The creepy one?
Is it the arm?
Young.
It's
Look,
the
It's the arm.
maybe what it is instead of converting him from the burgomaster to the other, we convert him to you.
Maybe so. See, the whole time, initially, I think, oh, he just likes Irene. You know, she's so pretty. We get it. But
So here's an idea,
that's his sister.
Judy.
Maybe he don't swing that way.
Buy him a doll that looks like you.
Well, then he'll know I went in his bedroom.
Okay.
Does he not know that?
No, probably not.
He's going to have to clear all those dolls off before I go in there. Though. That's too much.
Looking for the remote for the TV.
I keep.
Yes. Yeah, I even cleaned it, and then Curly Bill went back up and sat on it.
Oh, is that why it's
He
furry?
lays on it like every day.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wants
it's
it.
a monitor. It holds warmth.
Honestly, I'd let him do anything.
Yeah. Curls can do it as murder. And he has.
That's why we can't find Lucy.
Cup. That's what I'm saying, Liz. One day y'all are gonna wake up and he's gonna be leading Vera out into the backyard. Cause he wants to stay the fucking baby. Well, now that you have Lola, keep your eyes on her too.
Right.
You're getting all the minis I need.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're gonna stay in their casks, so we don't need them, Kevin.
Sure. Okay, dude.
You know, I've never been more thankful that I decided to stay hidden than now.
Yeah.
I am not excited to fighting in a basement where my whole flying thing is pretty much irrelevant.
I think of Inglourious Bastards when they're like, I don't want to fight in no fucking basement.
I think I've ever seen that movie.
I've seen it once. It was.
If I remember correctly,
There's one scene I like out of the whole thing.
Well, and I remember people saying that the movie is not as funny as it's made to believe it is.
And everyone probably can guess the scene I like.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I'm worried to guess, actually.
It involves a baseball bat.
Oh, sorry.
Involves a baseball bat.
John, he's focusing on real things.
Yeah, our fantasy game.
Exactly.
Let's do this. Well, that's the big scene. Not a whole lot to this place. That's why I didn't mind just showing the whole thing.
Excellent.
I gotta get the action cams on.
Action shots.
Hand me that.
Power button?
Power button up front, yeah. Go turn it down.
That could explain what. Yeah. It's weird to me. You think the big button would be the turn on.
Yeah, press the top bit. It'll make a beep when it's going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is it low battery?
Oh.
No, that's just a recording.
Oh.
Do Scrooge. Trying to think about how I wanna.
Weave that in.
Yeah, I wanna do that. There we go. I'll do. Like having an overhead. I think that would be fun. I think it's gonna stay though.
Yeah, no, there's no rotating.
I think the best bet is to go through the microphone and loop through the.
Ooh, maybe. It's gonna do. Go through the cage. Yeah. Was not expecting.
Johnny, go outside. I'm not about to be in combat. I feel like I can take you outside.
Even though Lucy has a doggy.
Lucy's dead.
Not Lucy.
I'm kidding. She's not dead.
Don't know that she's dead. Yeah.
What?
Anyway. So yeah.
Lola, my bad.
So let's place some things. This is Irene, so if you want to place her wherever you think she would be.
Probably at the back of the group.
Yeah.
And we're just
gonna make these just a few little extra bucks.
I thought we were just going down the stairs at this point.
Wherever y'all want to be.
Oh, I'm gonna be way up in the front just because I'm.
Well, we'll say you're in the staircase. You haven't left the staircase yet. But place yourselves in the staircase in whatever order you'd like to.
Kind of just terminating my way through this thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to be in front of me? Or?
First up is Judy. Judy, what would you like to do?
My goal is to get in there and find those bones.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go in and start looking.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Please get that 20. Please get that 20.
I did. 21.
Okay.
Not 20.
So there are all of these boxes around, but there's one that you feel like looks a bit newer than the others. And it's the one off in the far corner.
That?
The far corner. That one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, 8 squares, 5 feet.
Okay.
As a normal human, you got 25, right?
30.
So if you sprint, you could get there probably.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can.
Okay, yeah, 30 feet of movement.
Run.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So you can get
So
it.
you're at it. Yeah, what do you do now?
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna just briefly try to look inside.
It is nailed shut. And you're not sure that this is it, but you've got a good feeling.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick it up and then my next step's gonna carry it back to the
So
stairs.
sprint.
Out of movement, so you're going to try and dash?
Dash, sprint,
Okay.
whatever.
So yeah, so you'll be half your speed now that you're encumbered with that.
It's a big box.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 10, 15.
Okay. All right. Anything else you got? Magic out of stuff.
Can I hold it with one arm?
Yeah.
All right, with the other arm, I'm gonna have my pistol.
Alrighty. Okay, next up is Orion. Baddies are up.
Which way do we go? This way?
Good one in the stairs.
No, I got the lowest. I got pretty low.
Oh, did I have y'all flipped? I might have y'all flipped. Okay, in that case, it'll be Avros. I can't remember which one y'all had 7, which one y'all had 12.
7 to 12.
Okay. So, Avros, you're up. Baddies are next.
I'll just poke my head out and do I see anything bad or anything like getting ready to come?
No, not yet. You hear rapid, anxious scratching coming from the casks around you, but nothing has appeared as of yet.
I just want to make sure. This is probably a god awful idea, but I am going to go 1, 2. I'm a bird. I normally fly, and I know I got 50 of that. What about-
25.
Yeah, 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I close enough to that box to try to open it and see what's inside?
Yeah,
We know it's probably bad, but what if it's a person?
yeah. You gonna make a strength check? You're opening her box?
No,
He's one of
the
the casts.
box with one of the things in
Oh,
it.
one of
that's
the
scratching.
casks. Okay, make a strength check to open it.
I know it's a bad idea, but what if it is all just a trap?
He's a celestial warlock. Give him a break.
10?
Yeah, that's enough. You grab the side of this thing and you pull it off, and for a second it looks like it's empty, and then you see eyes.
Isa?
Dozens and dozens of red eyes as a swarm of rats
Oh!
comes out of the cask.
How high is this even in this basement?
It's about 6 feet.
So I'm slouching.
You're slouching down here. Yep. Okay.
Was my action opening the box?
That was your action.
Fuck.
That's free action.
Is that the only thing in the cask?
You're so. Lot of fucking rats.
Actually, hold on. What is bless? Is that a bonus action or
I
a...
think bless is an action.
You have to click on it to figure out what it is.
action? Yeah, okay, never mind. Yep.
All right.
Alright, so
Oh no, baddies are up. So the baddies.
I can't die after I killed orphans. I'm going to hell.
we didn't kill orphans.
So from these casks, you see fists
Oh, so I just picked the wrong one.
and come out, and you see they're zombies, but they're actually more humanoid looking. White, long fingers, pale red eyes. There's 2 pop out there, and a second horde of rats appears.
Oh my god.
I cannot stress enough that I am in the worst possible place for me.
And they actually use their action to bust out of their casks, but they are now going to move up. and just
Enough now.
start to kind of move in on you guys. And that will be their turn. Orion, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right, so I'm going to scoot up. 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
And I am going to do something probably might be a bad thing.
Love it. Do it.
Yeah, you
Fuck
already
it
beat up an orphan. I don't think you can get much worse
Fuck
from
it
there.
up. Fuck it up.
I am... How far is Avros away from me? Is he 15 or is he just 10?
He is 5, 10, 15.
So he's 15 feet away from me.
Yes.
So if I cast something in a 15-foot radius, it's not going to hurt him.
No, if you cast in a 15-foot radius, it will hit him. If it's centered on yourself, it will hit him. Okay. Now it will not hit him. It would hit these two.
Well, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm not aiming to kill Avros.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thunderwave.
Okay.
So we definitely know where
It's a 300. Yeah, I'm casting Thunderwave.
Okay. Let me look at the text of that spell. What save do they
It's
make?
a con. Save.
Well, the good news is Matilda definitely knows where we are.
Yeah.
It's a 300. They also, everyone in 300 feet hears that.
It will be 1 failure and 1 success.
Oh, let's roll that beautiful beam footage.
Stop it!
It's 9 points of damage.
Okay. And halved for the success?
Yep. Let me double check. I'm fairly certain
Yeah, I don't think it's save or suck. I think it's...
half as much damage. What?
Can't always do that. You know that gets me.
Yeah. So you all, this thunder wave emanates from Orion.
The little orphan
And
armor.
not only does it hit these two vampire spawns, but it also, the floors, the boxes, the casks around all rattle and shatter, because it also affects objects within the area.
And every object in the area, I think, is disintegrated.
Yeah, and out of
Destroyed.
these 2 casks, well, that cask, you
Dang
see
it.
another vampire
Hold
spawn.
on. Shouldn't they also have to make the save?
It does, and it will. That's gonna make it a disadvantage because it was
Surprised.
Yeah. So it fails, yeah. And so it also takes 9 points of damage. As it sort of, the cask around it explodes and it sort of is knocked prone, sitting there on the ground, falling out of its cask.
And it's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. That's anyone that's failed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna go, but, since it won't co-occupy, and it's gonna go, huh, and it would co-occupy there, but we'll say it's there, as it sort of rolls around. Okay.
And then
Anything else you're doing? And you look up and you see the floor above you
Oh no.
collapse in as the rafters give way. You can now see up into the second story as about a 10-foot hole is created above Orion.
How much does a house cost? We can't pay this man for this.
We're eliminating
turn
this
now?
vampire problem.
Oh,
Alright.
no, not yet. It is now Irene's turn.
And I'm going to, of course, scoot up just closest to the nearest. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get there just so I take some beating off Avros.
So Irene comes down and goes, oh no, what the fuck? And comes over here and is going to make an attack against that zombie with advantage because she's flanking.
I just want to lean back and scream, "Moral compass!"
Upside is you can fly out the hole.
That's going to be 7 points of damage.
You can take the box with you.
I'm fuck the box. I'm not leaving you
And
guys
she's
here.
going to make a second
Go back, go
attack.
faster without the box.
I'm not leaving these.
No, but like
well.
you can make sure that it's the right box.
You can get the box.
Also, wouldn't if there's a hole be letting light in?
No, it's just
It's not,
to the
it
second
goes in
story.
the second story.
Thankfully,
yes.
we've not put a hole through the man's entire house.
So you see Irene come up, and from her side, she pulls out 2 short swords, and just as quick as she can, takes 2 swings at this zombie, and this vampire, and takes 2 long cuts into its back. All right, that is her turn. We are back up at the top of the round. Judy,
All right, I want to throw the box to Avros because he's like 1 space away from me.
Yep, it's free action to hand that off.
All right, so Avros, take the box, fly it out of here, make sure that's the bones. Once I do that,
Okay.
and I'm box free, I'm about to bolt.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to try to get back to the stairs.
Okay.
So
I would
So,
10,
recommend
15, 20.
You're going to take 2 opportunity attacks from zombies if you do that. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to make their attacks.
and
as
I
you
would
pass.
recommend getting out of my range.
That one's going to probably hit. It's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
You'll take. Whew! That's a lot of damage. That's going to be 11 points of damage on the first one. Then the second one does a 19 hit.
Doesn't.
That's going to be 9 points of damage on the second hit.
Dang,
Yeah.
You're not playing.
Yeah, as you run by these 2 zombies and take wild claw strikes at you.
All right. Well, I made it over here to the dang stairs.
Okay. You have not used your action yet,
Yeah.
so you can dash and continue.
Or
moving.
shoot one of them.
Yeah.
Or shoot.
No. So, what I'd like to do now is use my.
Also, we're definitely mobile or
I'd like to use 2-weapon fighting,
Okay.
the guy that threatened the old man to put the
so I
boxes
can
Oh,
have
that's
a
different. I thought you
pistol
meant
in
the
one
guy who's-
hand and
Coffee
my
maker. I'm
pepper
like,
box in the other.
Escalation.
Your pistol's broken. Yeah.
I thought we had the replacement pistol,
Yeah, the pepper box.
the pepper
Okay.
box.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just use the pepper box.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim for.
The one that's prone.
I'm gonna aim for the one that's over there.
Okay. Make your attack.
Avros, run for me after this.
No, you pointed out there's a
16.
hole.
16 hits. Roll some damage.
Ooh. 12.
Pretty good amount of damage. Yeah, so Judy hands this box off, leans back, takes a pot shot, and it hits this vampire square in the chest. And it sort of looks down and lets out this cry as you hit it. And it just sort of now looks at you with anger. Okay. Next up is Avros. Baddies are on deck.
Flying up, send the box down, opening them up.
Okay, so you fly. We're going to assume you're off the map. And you make a strength check to open the box.
Oh, that was almost so good. The answer is no, it's a 6.
Yeah. I'll say if you would like to also use your bonus action, I'll permit you to let this. It's not a hard check. Yeah, but it takes you a long time. You're like, ah, come on. Crack it open, and you see in the box a big pile of bones.
Seem
Seems like some bones.
cool. Okay. I will. So, like, I flew up to the first story.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that I feel like I could set this box that the bones would not be ground to dust by another thunderstrike?
Check them outside.
You don't know.
Yeah, take my side if I can.
Okay, yeah. You can, you use probably 10 feet of flying movement to get up. I'll say you have 15 feet. You won't be able to get outside this turn, but you can have it with you.
Well, technically, since he's on another story, is he still in combat?
I'm
I mean, you're in combat. Like mechanically, you're still in initiative and in
so
combat.
I'll just try to get it outside.
Yeah, so yeah, you start moving. That'll be all you can do, though. Okay. Alrighty. It's the baddies' turn. And so the baddies are going to... this one's going to come back and attack Irene. This one's going to use half of its movement to stand up and attack Orion. This one's actually going to engulf Orion and be in the same space as him. So we'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to go to Judy, who just shot it. 5, 10, 15. Okay. So let's do their attacks. So the first one.
Is this everybody, by the way, or are there still things in the boxes?
I don't know. So this one is going to the vampire has turned around to Irene and is going to bite her. 17 hits. So there, she is going to take 6 points of piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage. And you just see this vampire latch onto her arm, and blood just pours from it as a sort of green sickness sort of spreads across her arm. And you see this vampire suddenly renewed with strength.
Your daddy ain't gonna be happy you biting his wife.
And then, what's next? The other vampire, we'll do you next, Orion. So, you got swarms of rats. So they're gonna make 2 attacks at you. Each one's gonna make an attack at you. First one is a 13, that doesn't hit you. That's a 15, that doesn't hit you. And then the vampire spawn is going to attack you. A bite attack. That don't hit you.
He's
So,
got
yeah.
to hate you.
Yeah, so those all don't hit you. And then the last one is going to make an attack on you, Judy. That's not going to hit you. That's only 8.
I have a question. How does the engulf mechanic work?
Means that it's in your same space.
Okay. I just didn't know if that meant I'm immobile or...
You're good. You can still do anything. Yeah, it's just in your same space. Okay. I think that's all the baddies. Yeah. Actually, nope, that's all the baddies. So yeah, that's the end of their turn. Orion, you're up. Irene's on deck. After this round, we're going to end combat and end the episode.
Okay, I am going to move over here. I know that provokes opportunity.
It does from the rats.
Wait, the rats are occupied the same space, so it wouldn't provoke opportunity.
Oh no, you're still in the melee. Yeah, you're right.
I'm doing Thunder Wave again.
Okay.
This man's a house.
Where are you casting it?
Centered on myself. So
Okay.
it won't hit Irene, but it'll hit both rats, both zombies.
Yes, it will.
Did you move from where you first cast it? Like, will it just put, like, is the hole still above you, or is this house
It will
coming
be a
down?
new hole. Okay.
Look,
So they make you
don't
con
even make them
saves.
coffins
Yep,
here anyway.
14.
I know, but I told the guy to go upstairs. He's an old man.
Fail. That's a success.
I don't trust him anyway.
That's a fail.
Donator, please. I'm sorry for killing an old
And that's
man.
a success. So yeah, 1 zombie and 1 rat, each fail and succeed. Roll some damage.
10 points of damage, and the two that fail get pushed.
I want the record to show that when I do get this box dropped off, I'm not coming back to fight you guys. I'm going to get the old man out of this house.
Okay. So this swarm of rats just evaporates. And then this one is just you just seem to knock out about half of the rats out of its sort of nexus of rats. The 2 zombies that are near you, the vampires, sand zombies.
Is there a town guard here?
There is.
I can't imagine they're going to just take this thing down.
Yeah. So, we'll say the one nearest you fails. So he gets pushed 10 feet. And then this one succeeds. So he's gonna take 5 points of damage. This one's gonna take 10. That one's looking rough, this zombie here.
It's been pushed twice.
Yeah. And that's all the damage. Anything else you're doing?
I'm gonna have another 25 feet of movement, so...
Yeah.
Can I co-occupy with the rats, or is that...
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there. I don't want to provoke opportunity attack.
Okay. Again, another hole opens up above Orion, so there are now 2 gaping holes into the second story of this. And you see Henrik peek down from the second one. He doesn't even make noises. He doesn't make words, just noises. Okay.
What makes this better is a small child doing all of it.
Yeah. Next up is Irene. Irene is not liking how this is going. Now with 2 zombies, and looking at this one looking hurt, she's going to make 2 attacks on it, trying to finish it off. It's going to hit. And that's going to... that's going to hit. Okay. So she's going to deal... yeah. Just being safe, she slings halfway through and from the top with her second sword, and just vanquishes that poor vampire spawn, presumably. And then she is going to bonus action disengage and get away from that one and retreat back over here.
What is Irene? Is she like a monk or rogue?
You don't know?
Can you ask somebody what their class is?
Not canonically, like not like in character. They're gonna be like, what? Yeah. And that will be her turn. We're back up at the top of the round with Judy. Judy, what do you do?
Alright. The one that's directly in front of me,
Yeah.
I want to aim to shoot his jaw off.
Okay, it is in melee combat with you, so this would be a disadvantage.
Or well, can I like maybe not shoot off? Can I like try to dagger like bam?
Yeah, you make a
chop
dagger
his jaw
attack,
off. Alright,
Okay.
that's what we're going for.
Okay.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Yeah, go ahead and roll some damage.
7.
Good.
Did I chop his jaw off?
You do. Yeah, so you take out your dagger and like cut its off as it sort of like comes off. It sort of looks at you, its tongue just sort of lolling about.
I too will disengage and run the fuck out of here.
So for you, it's an action to disengage. So you cannot disengage. You can still move, but you get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll stay then.
Okay. All right. Well, that I think is a good place to end the episode.
Before we end the episode, can I get Henrik out of the house?
Nope.